What's up, guys? This is the Kid DC Wrestling back at it again with another video, and tonight is your September 1st edition of AEW Dynamite. This is a very special episode of AEW Dynamite tonight because not only is tonight the go home show before All Out this Sunday. By the way, if you haven't checked out my AEW All Out predictions, go check it out. But this is actually the 100th episode of AEW Dynamite. So I thought for tonight's 100 episode go home show episode of Dynamite tonight in Chicago, I thought this was a pretty good episode for the most part. What I really loved is how there was a lot of build towards the show because that's what you need to do with your go home shows a lot. You got to get a lot of build. It's your last chance to get the people to reel the people in to get in to watch your show. And I think AEW did a pretty good job at that tonight. So we kicked off the night with the tag team match rematch. Tag team match play, I should say. FTR paying tribute to the Midnight Express. Rest in peace, Bobby Eaton. But we had FTR versus Santana and Ortiz, Proud and Powerful. I actually thought this was a pretty good match, man. Last time they had their match, you had the injury with Cash Wheeler, I believe. So, it's gruesome, and the match wasn't, that good as it is now. So this was a really good match. This was a really good match, really good opener. And I am actually glad that Santana and Ortiz got the win here. I think what you do here, I think you go on to challenge the Bucks. That's why I kind of have a feeling that the Bucks are going to retain their titles this Sunday because you do the Bucks versus Proud and Powerful and Grand Slam, and you have Proud and Powerful get that loud reaction, and you have them win the tag team titles. But we'll see what AEW does here. But as far as the match goes here, I thought this was a really good match. So, yeah. All right, so after that, man, we got a CM Punk promo, man. He talks about he hasn't been in a match in nearly 7 years, and he wonders, he's a little nervous. He wonders if he still got it, and then that's where the fans are like, you still got it. So while CM Punk is, continuing his promo, we do see 2.0 and Daniel Garcia come out and attacking Punk. That's where Darby Allin and Sting come out, and that is where CM Punk and Darby and Sting hit their little finisher move. CM Punk hits the GTS for the first time in nearly 7 years, so that was a really cool moment as well. We get a little stare down with Darby and Punk, and we get Sting on the mic and says that Sting will basically not be in Darby Allin's corner this Sunday night come All Out. He's going to let CM Punk and, Darby have their little moment, because Sunday night it's showtime. So I actually like that. As great as it will be cool to see Sting by ringside, I think at the end of the day, you got to give it to Darby and CM Punk in the ring. Sting doesn't have to be there. It's still going to be a cool moment whatsoever, with or without Sting. So I liked how he kind of inserted himself out of the picture when he really didn't have to do that, because it wasn't going to take away from how great the match is going to be. But, man, after that, we got a sit-down interview with Tony Schiavone with MJF, and MJF talks about that Chris Jericho, you've done a lot for your career, but your career will end this Sunday because I will be the one to end your career. Great promo from MJF, man. If for some reason you didn't check out this promo, go check it out. I think this was a great MJF promo. All right, now we get Orange Cassidy versus Jack Evans. Now, this was weird, man, because Orange Cassidy gets the win here, but he gets the win during the picture-in-picture, which was weird. So, I mean, I'm going to be real with you. I never really got a chance to say this, but I'm not really digging this Orange Cassidy and Matt Hardy feud, to be quite honest with you. I'm not really digging it. I don't know what it is. I'm just not into this feud. I'm just not. I think it's been really underwhelming, and it's been very one-sided, and honestly, this feud really should have ended a long time ago. Hopefully, it ends after All Out. But that was there. That was there. But man, after that we get Jim Ross, his first ever AEW in-ring segment well, his in-ring interview, I should say. He hasn't done an in-ring interview in a long time, and he speaks with the legend that is Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho, he gives props to Jim Ross for recruiting him back in the day. He talks about how MJF is a piece of crap, well, piece of I'm not going to say the word, got to keep it PG sometimes here, but you get what I'm saying here. He calls him a POS, arrogant. The 3 victories, MJF, it haunts me every day. This Sunday, I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to show the world that I am Chris Jericho. So that was a great promo from Jericho to get more momentum heading into his match against MJF this Sunday night at AEW All Out. Next, we get Powerhouse Hobbs versus Brian Cage. I thought this was a solid match, to say the least, man. Both men looked good, but in the end, Powerhouse Hobbs gets the win, which was really good because I think Powerhouse Hobbs needed this win more than Brian Cage does, if I'm being totally honest with you, completely honest with you. So the fact that Hobbs got the win was really good for him. Makes him look strong. So next, we got QT Marshall in the ring. He calls out, with his boys, calls out Paul White. Paul White comes in. He attacks the squad. And then that's where we get the Gun Club coming out. And then the Gun Club apparently turned heel. So that was shocking. The Gun Club, all the Gun Club. So that was crazy. I was not expecting that. I was shocking. So, yeah. And also, speaking of All Out in matches, Andrade versus Pac will not be taking place at All Out. Unfortunately, due to travel issues, the match will not take place. It sucks. It's not going to take place because it was a match, and you guys heard it from me. I said this is a match that was going to steal the show, and now it's not taking place. It kind of sucks, to be totally honest with you. But nonetheless, man, after that, we see Ty Conti taking on the Bunny. Ty Conti gets the win in what was a pretty solid match. But in the end, we saw the return of Anna Jay. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't seen Anna Jay on TV for the past few months. She's been out with an injury. But she is back, ladies and gentlemen. And she will be in the Casino Battle Royale this Sunday night. I'm very excited, man, to see Anna Jay back. So good to see the team back together. So it's gonna be dope to see what she does in that battle royale this Sunday. All right, so we got a 8-man tag team match playa with the Lucha Bros and Jurassic Express taking on the Super Elite, the Bullet Club Elite, whatever you want to call them. I thought this is pretty good. Pretty good match. Like I said, more momentum heading into this Sunday. Sunday, despite Andrade versus Pac, I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh man, we're not getting Andrade versus Pac. This sucks." I'm not looking forward to All Out. There's still much to be looking forward to heading into this show come Sunday night. So despite Andrade and Pac not taking place, and it will take place on a later episode of a Dynamite or a Rampage or something like that. I think Tony mentioned one of the two. Still, All Out's going to be a good show. So that's Sunday. I'm very excited for Sunday. I'm excited for All Out Labor Day weekend. As of tonight, I thought this was a pretty good episode of AEW Dynamite. So that was my review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to subscribe to the channel. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. So, yeah.